exercise, and in project management, we call it the why, the 5 why method. Like why, why is what you ask, several times to help get to the core of what are you trying to actually achieve here. And I love that that's powerful, is to ask yourself those kind of questions so you can come to what is your true motivation? What is your true self in there too, of uncovering all of that? Because we do have layers of expectations from other people, or the expectations that we've always had for our lives. And once again, those limited beliefs, or maybe those fixed beliefs too, that we had in our lives. That's something too. Like for me growing up, I said I wanted to have a child by time I was 28. I had one when I was 27, made that goal. But why did I fix that on myself, that I had to have a child? And that actually kind of forced me to marry somebody that I didn't really want to marry. It kind of forced me, to make that path for myself when I just said, I didn't need to do that to myself, to put those goals and expectations on myself, because that made me do things, in my life, that the path that I didn't want to go down. And now being divorced, that's something that I never wanted for myself either. But putting those kind of goals on yourself and saying this must be done by this certain time, and I never stopped to ask myself why. I
Yeah.
think that's something that people need to do, is when they set a target for themselves, what is that going to, and especially if it's a target that's going to be completely life changing, like I need to be married by this certain time, I need to graduate college by this certain time, I need to make sure that I go to Germany by 2027, like all of those kind of things. Some of them can be very motivating and very uplifting, and you actually set a goal, but some of them can be very damaging to your life too.